Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Kabalyero and I'm here at Elad's Lighthouse to do some fishing. Yes, I'm going to try and catch a shark. Not even some shark, but just a shark because a shark is really hard to catch. The reason why I'm doing that is because sharks here in Elad's Lighthouse right now is worth 2,500 kotos. That's like $25. So 2,500 kotos. Those are the value of sharks right now. And it's being offered by, I believe, it's being offered by Fierro Steel. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. But if I'm saying that wrong, then I apologize. So let's go and start fishing here in Elad's Lighthouse. I'm going to spend at least an hour fishing here in Elad's Lighthouse. And if I'm in the mood to continue fishing, then I might just extend that to 2 hours. And it looks like I caught an amberjack mackerel. But that is not the fish I'm looking for. Ooh, look at that. I just got a message from Fierro Steel. Tell me that you have caught a shark here. Catching a shark is not an easy task. It is very hard to catch a shark, especially if you don't have the correct bait. Right now, I don't have the correct bait. The bait to catch a shark is, I think it's called blood leeches. And right now, I'm using minnows. Anyway, this is, I guess you can call it a gamble because I am basically trying my luck. And my luck is not that great. Okay, so enough talking. Let's go back to fishing. Again, I'm at Elad's Lighthouse, fishing for a shark. I think I just saw a shark. Look at that. There is a fish. I think that is a shark. It's swimming right there. The question is, are they sharks? Okay, swimming with the sharks? Are these things sharks? I think they're just fishes. I don't think they're sharks. Ah, look at that. Yes, I don't think they're sharks. They are not sharks. Okay, so this is what you call backwards fishing. Ah, look at that. I caught a mackerel. The performance of my game client keeps going down. Just now it went down to like 5 FPS. I wish there was like a way of stealing commission-free vendors, because I see a lot of them not being used. And here we have another commission-free vendor, and it's not being used. The vendor's just sitting down there. My Shroud of the Avatar game client's performance here in Elad's Lighthouse is not very good for some reason. It goes down to like 5 FPS. The highest is like 40 FPS. It goes up and down in some kind of interval. Here we have another commission-free vendor. Let's see. And he is also not being used. I wish there was like a way to hire or rent those commission-free vendors. Or maybe even kidnap them, or not kidnap, but player vendor nap, a way to steal them. Because they're just sitting there, not being used, and it's such a waste, especially when the only way of getting them is by buying them from the Crown store. Of course, you can buy commission-free vendors with game gold from other players who are not using them. But they cost like hundred thousands of game gold. As you can see, I've caught like 3 amberjack mackerels and 1 mahi-mahi. Mackerel, catfish, and bass, they don't count. Even trout, they don't count. In fact, none of these fishes count because the goal here is to catch a shark. Okay, so my saltwater fishing skill just leveled up to 79. And I've been fishing for like 30 minutes. Again, the goal is to catch at least a shark. I'm not sure if that is going to happen. Because a shark is really hard to catch. But my motivation here is that catching a shark here in Elad's Lighthouse, I can turn that into 2,500 kotos by giving it or submitting it to Ferro Steel, because as of this moment, right now, currently, wow, those are all the same. So currently, Ferro Steel is like paying 2,500 kotos for a shark. And that is the reason why I'm here. I'm gambling, taking a chance, trying to catch one. Unfortunately, I don't have any blood leeches. From what I've learned, blood leeches are, if you want to catch a shark, it's best to use blood leeches. But unfortunately, I don't have any blood leeches, but I do have some minnows. I can't use hoppers because hoppers are I think hoppers are for freshwater fishes. I do have like over 300 hoppers here. Look at that. Yes, these are common bait with a bonus to catching fish in fresh water. I do have a pay leech, but this one is for, well, it's also a common bait, and it has a bonus for catching blood leeches. I only have one of them. I do have sardines or sardine, again another common fish, but I only have like 4. This bait is good during the day. Okay. Anyway, it's all RNG. If I'm lucky, I'll be I'll be able to catch one. If not, then I can try again at another day or at another time. Looking at the nearby players, there are like 3 other players here in Elad's Lighthouse. We have CC, Ferro Steel, and Fingers Malone. And I just heard a magical sound. Okay, so it's the Justice TV show. Thank you for following the channel. So to unlock lava fishing or the lava fishing skill, I'll need to get these three fishing skills to level 80. My freshwater fishing skill is already at 91. My fetid water fishing skill is at 76, and my saltwater fishing skill is at 79. Just one more level for my saltwater fishing skill. And I might be able to get that since the water here in Elad's Lighthouse is salt water. If my memory is correct, Fiero Steel is also paying for other kinds of fishes, maybe a sailfish. I need to check the forum post. If you are wondering, or if you want more information or details about, you know, about the offer or the contest, I'm not sure if you can even call it a contest. Just go to the forum because there is a post about it. Again, my game's performance goes up and down here in Elad's Lighthouse. I'm not sure if I'm the only one experiencing it. So my FPS goes down to 5, and then it goes up to 40, and then it goes down to 5 again. So there is some kind of interval. I don't know how long each interval is, but there is an interval. It goes up, down, and it's annoying. Also, I'm playing Shroud of the Avatar on a low-end or low-spec PC. Why? Because the system requirements kept increasing through the years. So when I started playing Shroud of the Avatar back in 2014, my computer was like above the system requirements. It's 2019 now, and my computer is like almost at the borderline of the system requirement. It was even below the system requirements last year. The new owner of Shroud of the Avatar even even commented about replacing my video card because back then last year my video card was below system requirements. I was using a GT 730, which is like a budget video card. It wasn't a gaming video card. Gaming video cards are very expensive, my goodness. Back in 2014, the graphics requirements was like an Intel HD something. Of course, as the game was being developed, the system requirements just kept on increasing from like 4 GB RAM. I think now it requires 16 GB RAM. And the game is a system hog, my goodness. It uses a lot of RAM and it works your CPU. That's why you'll need a very good or a high-end PC to play this game properly. Of course, it will still run on a low-end PC as long as it's like, at least close to the minimum system requirements. Maybe a few years more, I won't be able to play this game anymore. Because maybe in the next few years, the system requirements will increase to like maybe 64 GB of RAM. And then it will require a one of those RTX video cards and one of those Intel Xeon cores or Xeon CPUs. My goodness. And there you go, the frame rate just dropped to 1. Come on, fish. Just one shark. I'm happy with 2,500 katos because with 2,500 katos, I'll be able to at least buy another commission-free vendor. There are like so many unused commission-free vendors here in Elad's Lighthouse. I wish I could just get them or even, steal them from the property owners here, but unfortunately that is not possible. So after this, I'm going back to gathering beetle carapaces. Look at that, I just caught a pair of cloth boots. Beetle carapaces are very hot right now. So if you're a new player and you are spending a lot of your time in the starting areas or in tier 1 to, or not tier but tier 1 to tier 3 adventure zones, make sure you gather those raw cotton because you might get a beetle carapace and you can sell one for like 1,500 to 3,000 game gold. In the last 4 minutes or 3 minutes, I caught a bass, a herring, a pair of cloth boots, another bass, and a salmon. No sharks. Again, sharks are not easy. You can spend like the entire day, 24 hours fishing, and you might not catch one. And here we have a ruined stone arc dungeon entrance. And there is a guard. And look at that, someone is fishing over there to my right. Ah, look at that. Fiero still caught a sailfish. Wow. That is awesome. I'm surprised there aren't a lot of players or avatars here fishing. He said that's the highlight of 10 days fishing here. My freaking goodness, that is how hard. That is how hard it is to catch one of those fishes. So if it took 10 days to catch a sailfish, imagine how long it will take to catch a shark. It might take like a year to catch a shark. And that is like that is 3 bass in a row. Bass, bass, bass. Bass fishing in Shroud of the Avatar. You can see the fishes in the water. Again, I don't think those are sharks. I went in the water to check what those fishes are. I couldn't tell, but I'm pretty sure those fishes are not sharks. I guess you can say it's a nice effect of having fishes in the water. The background music that is looping like non-stop is called Galway. It's by Kevin MacLeod. The music is royalty free and it's licensed under Creative Commons 3. Well, I think he changed the license. I think it's now Creative Commons 4.0. Like before it was like Creative Commons 3.0, but now it's like Creative Commons 4.0. I still don't know what's the difference between the two. I haven't checked. And look at that, I caught another super extremely rare item, a pair of leather gloves. And look at that, it just became foggy here in Elad's Lighthouse. And look at the comet, you can see the comet right there. Again, another pair of leather gloves. Those are really nice items. Catching them is not a total waste of time. And look at that. After catching a pair of leather gloves, I caught a pair of cloth gloves. My goodness. Ah, look at that. This dock here is owned by Fiero Steel because look at this dock. This dock is named or owned by Fiero Steel. Ah, look here, we have another commission-free vendor. Let's see if this vendor is doing anything. Ah, okay. Good for this vendor. At least this vendor is being used. Although it was last used on January 12 last year. No, this year. And look at that, it seems I caught a small tiger shark. I'm not sure if that is worth anything to Fiero Steel. I hope it is. Okay, so in chat we have, oh yeah, and he said like, are those assless chaps? Make sure you get the assless chaps in those screenshots. Okay, so it took me like 1 hour and 25 minutes to catch a tiger shark. I'm going to check the forums. I think I don't think Fiero is I think Fiero is AFK. Okay, look at that. I just made 1,000 kotos. Not bad for 1 hour and 25 minutes. Okay. I just made like 1,000 kotos, $10 for catching a shark. Okay, so now I'm even more motivated to keep on fishing here in Elad's Lighthouse. Imagine that, just made like 1,000 kotos just for catching a tiger shark. Hold on, tiger sharks. Okay, so I'm going to continue fishing for another 30 minutes for a total of 2 hours. Who knows, I might, catch something bigger than a small tiger shark. Honestly, I just got lucky. It's really hard to catch a shark. And I've been wanting to come here to do some fishing for like since the announcement was first made in the forum. I was just busy gathering beetle carapaces at that time. Again, in fact, after this, I'm going back to gathering beetles. And then maybe later today, I'll come back here in Elad's Lighthouse to do some more fishing. Because again, it's all about the RNG. You can spend like 24 hours, and if the RNG god is not in the mood, then you won't catch anything. Ooh, look at that, there's a shooting star. Again, I just got lucky. The RNG god is in a good mood. So it's not only sharks. It seems that Fiero is also looking for a large marlin, large sailfish, and a large swordfish, and sturgeons. Okay. Maybe when I come back, I'm going to try and catch a sturgeon. It's also really hard to catch a sturgeon. Again, it's all about luck. It's all about the RNG, the random number generator. Although if you are using, uh, a better bait, because right now I'm just using a common bait. So if you're using a better bait than a common bait, maybe an uncommon or a rare bait, then maybe your chance of catching goes up by a micro bit. Maybe it's just a micro bit of an increase, a microscopic, a micro number. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. Again, there are different kinds of bait for different types of water. There are common, uncommon, and rare. So obviously, the rare ones are better than the common ones. But again, right now I'm using a common bait. I do have some uncommon and I don't have any rare baits. But I don't have a lot of them, only a few of them. And another pair of cloth gloves. I wish they would add a special kind of fish armor that can only be acquired by fishing instead of those useless cloth and leather armor pieces. They're useless because the durability of the items are very low, and some of them have like zero durability. Look at this. These are the two leather gloves that I caught here, and you can see the durability is like 2, and both of them have 2 durability. It's freaking low, and this one, I'm not sure where I caught this, but it has 0 durability. The 2 cloth gloves that I caught have again, extremely low durabilities. The same with the cloth boots, zero. Look at that. So they are basically useless. Imagine if they add a special fish armor. Yeah, it might like take forever to catch, but still, catching one would be even though it doesn't have a good stats, but catching one would be like a reward or a prize for spending so much time fishing. And also my saltwater fishing skill is now 80. Yay! So it's like a win-win situation. Even if you don't catch anything, any shark, you still win because you are leveling your fishing skills. And leveling up your fishing skills will help you in your future fishing activities. Maybe next time, because you have a very high fishing skill level, you'll be able to catch rare fishes easily. Again, I'm not sure if that is true. I'm just guessing. Higher levels of skills means you become better at the activity, or you become better at it. You become a better fisherman because you have a high fishing skill level. Again, oh, look at that, another pair of cloth boots. Now the RNG god is like playing with me. So the last three fishes that I caught in 4 minutes are mackerel, catfish, and trout. Obviously, those are not the target fish. The target fish is a shark, a tiger shark, I guess. And I just caught one, a small tiger shark. And I was able to exchange that for 1,000 kotos. And this time I'm looking for, something big, maybe a normal tiger shark, which is like, I believe it's like 1,500, something like that. I'm not sure, I forgot. And a large tiger shark, or a large shark. I'm not sure if tiger shark is the only type of shark in Shroud of the Avatar. Maybe there are other kinds of shark. Maybe there is a hammerhead shark, or even a great white shark. But I did catch one. Yes, it took me like 1 hour and 25 minutes to catch that small tiger shark. So if you are a fisher in Shroud of the Avatar and you're looking to get rewarded with some kotos, come down here at Elad's Lighthouse and do some fishing. Because if you're lucky, if the RNG god is in a good mood, then you might catch a shark, and again you can exchange that for kotos. Just look for Fiero steel. Look at that. Been fishing for almost 2 hours. Just a few seconds and it will be like 2 hours. Okay, so I'm going to take a break from fishing. I'll come back here in a few hours. I'm going to gather some beetles, because beetles are really hot right now. They cost, players are buying beetles for like 1,500 to 3,000 game gold per beetle. Okay, so comments, questions, or reactions, post them in the comment section. What else? Follow me in Twitch if you haven't followed yet. Also, if you're watching this in YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'll be back in a few hours. I will continue fishing here in Elad's Lighthouse, but right now I'm going to take a break and do some beetle gathering. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.